Welcome to the William Hill SPFL Scottish Football Roundup, with all the highlights from the weekend's football in the William Hill Championship, League 1 and League 2. On this week's show, Falkirk come from two behind to maintain their perfect start to the season. Blair Alston bags a hat-trick as the Warriors shine at Opal View. And East Fife lay down a marker with a big win over Clyde.
Crawford sends it in, it's a good ball! And it's Morgan Boys, I believe, who got the final touch. Take two from Ali Crawford. Will it be a similar result? It's another decent looking ball in, it trickles through, and it is 2-0. Jack Baird, the captain, wheels away. He gets his first goal of the season and needs that passing option though, instead goes himself. Tries to play the cute ball through to Miller, not dealt with by Morton. Tate goes down, and it's a penalty kick to Falkirk. He scored a crucial penalty at the back end of last season against Alloa Athletic to keep the invincible run going. It's Spencer, tucks it away, halves the deficit, and Falkirk are back in business at Capello. Here's Ross, skips beyond Ballantyne, does well to keep it in play. Tate telling him where he wants it, he might just run for Dylan Tate. Dylan Tate levels things up for Falkirk. Sweeps it in behind for Miller. He gets there first, takes it past Boys. It's Miller! And it's a fantastic block by Baird. McKeever! The shouts of man on from the Morton fans as he finds Crawford. Garrity in the area. Finds Emmanuel Thomas, trying to work an angle. Slips it through for Owen Moffat! Tate's header. Agyeman lets it run. Might have a chance of a shot. It's Agyeman! Oh, what a goal from Alfredo Agyeman! The super sub, the man from Ghana, gets his goal, and it's bedlam in the away end.
Partick Thistle made a quick start to proceedings against Glasgow rivals Queen's Park. Just 11 minutes gone when Harry Milne headed the Jags in front. Thistle were firmly in control in the first period, with Milne almost grabbing a second goal before the break. Queen's Park struggled for clear-cut chances at Firhill. This short free kick routine skewed well off target by captain Dom Thomas. Former Jags Zach Rudden gifted the home side a chance, with James Lyon doing well to work an angle but firing just wide. Thistle's dominance would eventually be further rewarded in the 72nd minute. Aidan Fitzpatrick lining one up from range and finding the net. The strike taking a nick off Nicola Oidor and creeping beyond Jack Wills. And Thistle's good afternoon would get even better in the 89th minute. A corner kick dropping to Xander McKenzie, whose first time strike made it 3. 3 goals, 3 points, and an excellent performance from Chris Doolan's Jags. Saturday marked the first league meeting between these sides since May 2016. Livi going close to taking an early lead, but Andrew Shinnie was well stopped by Kevin Dabrowski. And the Lions would go equally close from a set piece shortly after. Stephen Kelly's strike narrowly shaving the crossbar. Rovers would begin to create more chances after the break. Ewan Murray seeing a header well kept out by Livi stopper Jerome Pryor. The home side would continue to probe throughout the second half, again going close when Lewis Vaughan saw a header crack back off the woodwork. But Wraith would go on to rue those missed chances, as Livi struck the crucial blow in the 90th minute, with Jamie Brandon finding the net from outside the area. 3 massive points on the road for Davy Martindale's Lions. Accies welcomed Airdrie to Hamilton for the season's first Lanarkshire derby, with Ollie Shaw making his presence felt early on. Chances were few and far between in the first half, with Airdrie's best chance falling to striker Ben Wilson, who was denied by Charlie Albinson. The goals would begin to flow after the break though, with the home side going 1-up in the 47th minute as Shaw picked out the bottom corner with a cool finish. Accies were well on top and almost made it too when Stephen Bradley made a well placed cross, but his header nicked the top of the crossbar. But Accies would persist and got the reward on 77 minutes. Shaw capitalising on some slack play at the back from Airdrie and grabbing his second. Accies' new goal scoring hero finding his feet in Lanarkshire. But having gone 2 behind, Airdrie would spring a response. 80 minutes on the clock when Dylan McDonald picked out Aaron Reid to have the deficit. Game on with 10 minutes to play. And Airdrie would keep fighting right till the death. Murray Aiken working his way into the box on 87 minutes and finding the net to equalise late on. The spoils shared on Derby Day in Lanarkshire. It didn't take too long for this match at East End Park to spring into life. Just 15 minutes gone when Ewan Otto crashed home this storming effort for 1-0. But the away side would soon have their say, the ball breaking for teenager Dylan Watrick in the 22nd minute, who picked out the bottom corner to equalise. The hosts went close to retaking the lead through Lewis McCann before half-time, but his free kick was well watched all the way by Harry Stone. It was an end-to-end affair in Fife, with the away side going close after the break, with teenager Watrick narrowly missing the target for what would have been his second of the game. Summer signing Ethan Walker was the next to trouble the Par's goal. His audacious effort well met by Dunfermline's Toby Oluwayemi. Ayr would keep pushing to find a winning goal, but Oluwayemi stood firm to deny George Oakley late on, as the points were shared at East End Park. Here's a look at the latest standings in the William Hill Championship. Ayr lead Falkirk by a point at the top, as both sides remain unbeaten. Jamie Brandon's late winner in Fife tightens Livi's grip on 3rd place, whilst 10th place Dunfermline picked up their first point of the season against the league leaders. Stenhousemuir made a quick start to proceedings on Saturday, taking just 12 minutes to open the scoring through Kinley Billam. And the Warriors would double their advantage just beyond the half-hour mark. Mikey Anderson controlling a long ball and lobbing Jamie Smith for 2-0. But the away side would be handed a chance to halve the deficit on 36 minutes, when referee Duncan Williamson pointed to the penalty spot for a handball. Annan attacker Aidan Smith stepped up and stroked it home for 2-1. And the Gallop-Bankies would be handed another huge opportunity from the spot in the 39th minute, as Gregor Buchanan was penalised for a foul in the box. Smith was on spot kick duties once again, but this time denied by a top save from Darren Jameson. Into the second half, and the Warriors would go on to further hammer home their advantage. Blair Alston making it 3-1 to the hosts on 57 minutes. And the Warriors midfielder would be in again just 4 minutes later. Alston showing excellent close control and providing a tidy finish to make it 4. Stenhousemuir were firmly in the driving seat and were given a chance to make it 5, as referee Williams awarded the game's third penalty kick for a foul on Ross Taylor. Unsurprisingly, Alston took the kick and blasted home his side's 5th in the 61st minute. Alston, the hat-trick hero, as Stenhousemuir laid down a marker in League One. Two of this season's promotion favourites faced off in the Highlands, with the home side taking just 19 minutes to open the scoring. Queens unable to clear their lines, with Billy Mackay eventually able to finish. After a quiet first half, chances would begin to appear more in the second. Moussa Dibaga on hand to keep out this one from Jack Hanna. Cali would push hard to add to their lead, with defender Wallace Duffy spurning a great chance with this headed effort. Whilst Queens would press hard for an equalising goal right till the end, with this effort from Matty Douglas being the closest they would come as the hosts secured their first win of the league campaign. Cove welcomed Montrose to the Balmoral Stadium on Saturday, the home side being denied an early lead by a flying Cammy Gill save to keep out Mitch Megginson. But the away side wouldn't have to wait long for their own sight of goal, as referee Duncan Nicholson awarded Montrose a penalty for a foul by Nick Suman in the 40th minute. Craig Brown scored in last week's win over Queen of the South, but was denied by Suman from 12 yards. It would take until the second period for the opening goal to arrive. 49 minutes gone when Megginson latched onto a long ball and rounded Gill to slot home. Cove would press to add to their advantage before time, with the hosts getting a few cracks at goal, but 1-0 was the final score as Paul Hartley's men secured their first League One of the season. Kelty have made a strong start to the league season and continued that trend at the Rock, with Luke McCarville putting them a goal up inside 10 minutes. And they could have been further ahead soon enough. Scott Williamson with a big chance, but unable to keep his cool. Dumbarton are often a threat from set plays, and managed to haul themselves level before the break. 43 minutes gone when Mark Durnan found the net from a corner kick. Suns would grow into the game after the half-time interval and could have been 2-1 up had Finlay Gray found the net with this effort. But it would be Kelty who would find the next goal. Scott Allen with a terrific ball on 59 minutes, which was tucked away by Craig Johnston. Suns though kept themselves in the game right till the end and would salvage a point in the 89th minute. Another corner kick, another Durnan header. Dumbarton's defensive stalwart seeing his side to a battling home point. Arbroath came into this one still awaiting their first win of the new league season. PJ Morrison doing well to keep Jack Wilkie at bay early on. The home side's best chance of the half would come from a corner kick. Scott Stewart making a great run, but his shot clipping the post. Alloa created some half chances on a quiet afternoon at Gayfield. This one from Stephen Buchanan, an easy gather for Aidan McAdams. Arbroath kept probing for an opening throughout the second period, with Stewart again having a decent opportunity, but neither side could find the net as this one ended goalless. Here's a look at how things stand in William Hill League 1. Kelty, Stenhousemuir and Alloa are setting the pace with 9 points apiece. Cally Thistle are up to 5th after their first win of the season, whilst Arbroath sit bottom, winless after their first 5 games. East Fife hope to continue their strong start to the season at home to Clyde. The Fifers taking just 13 minutes to score, thanks to the in-form Nathan Austin. And the side from Methil would be handed a chance to make it 2 shortly after. Referee Gary Hanvidge awarding East Fife a penalty kick on 21 minutes. A penalty which was tucked away by the experienced Alan Troughton for his 3rd league goal of the season. And there would be more penalty drama to come, this time at the other end, as Jack Healy was penalised for a foul on Dominic Docherty. Clyde midfielder Marley Redfern smashed home to eat into East Fife's lead on 42 minutes. But the hosts would restore their advantage on the stroke of half time. Austin with a spectacular effort for 3-1 to East Fife. The East Fife forward is in red hot form, this his 6th league goal of the campaign. Into the second half, and the home side would go on to strengthen their position in the 77th minute, as Troughton headed home to round off a well-worked move. And the home side weren't quite done yet. Attacker Adam Lareff with some neat play just 3 minutes later to poke home his first goal for the club. A 5-star home display from Dick Campbell's men. League leaders Peterhead travelled to the capital and got the scoring underway in the 12th minute. Rory McAllister with a landmark moment, bagging his 250th professional goal. Another huge milestone from a lower league legend. And the Blue Toon would quickly add to their lead just 6 minutes later. Peter Pollitt showing his attacking credentials with a neat finish. Peterhead were in full flow at Meadowbank and went on to add a 3rd in the 37th minute. Check out this stunning strike from Max Barry. A late contender for August goal of the month. The goals just kept coming for Peterhead in the first period. The away side making it 4-0 in the 43rd minute when co-manager Ryan Strachan finished from close range. City's main goal threat throughout this one was striker Connor Young, but the attacker was unable to add to his 3 league goals as Peterhead returned north with the points in the bag. Bonnyrigg aimed to make it back-to-back home wins in League 2 and took just 24 minutes to take the lead against Stranraer, with defender Kerr Young sweeping home for 1-0. The home side were firmly on top in this one and would go on to double their lead before half-time. Callum Connolly's looping header on 43 minutes, giving Jacob Pazikas no chance. The Rosy Posy in full control at the break. Stranraer would battle to haul themselves back into proceedings in the second half. Mark Russell denied a goal by a timely block from the Rose defence. Having ended the first half with a goal, Connolly was hungry for another. The midfielder with a great run, but denied by strong hands from Pazikas. Bonnyrigg were well on top towards the end of the game and could have had a third, but Aaron Arnott was denied by the woodwork before the second chance was cleaned up by the Blues defence as it ended 2-0 at New Dundas Park. Stirling midfielder Ross Davidson missed almost the entirety of last season through injury. He put the Beanos a goal up at Forth Bank on 19 minutes with a peach of a free kick. After a quiet first half with few chances, things would open up in the second. New signing Adam Brown denied a debut goal by a flying Blair Carswell save. And the midfielder would find himself in a great position to score just a few minutes later, but his first time effort narrowly drifted wide. Spartans would begin to threaten the Stirling goal towards the end. This free kick ending up at the head of Kieran Watson, who couldn't convert. While some neat play from the away side would send Mark Stow in on goal late on, but the attacker couldn't find the net as the Beanos held on for all 3 points at Forth Bank. It was a fairly quiet first half at Station Park, with few real chances for either side. Deshaun Golding looking the most threatening player for Elgin City. But the breakthrough would come just 6 minutes after the restart. Kel Girvan's cross finding the head of Lyle Booth, who put Elgin a goal up in Angus. But the away side's lead was short-lived. A free kick on the hour mark being powered home by Forfar's Stuart Morrison for 1-1 at Station Park. Both sides battled for a winning goal right till the end, with the home side going closest through Josh Skelly as it ended honours even in Forfar. Here's how things stand in William Hill League 2 after matchday 5. Peterhead remain unbeaten and sit top of the table with 13 points. East Fife trail by just a point after 4 wins on the spin, while Stranraer and Forfar prop up the division as the only sides yet to register a win.